So hello everyone and welcome back down to the plot. So this is going to be second day of replacing one of the front beds with two new beds. So just going to have a look at where we are and the plan for today. So here we are, this is the front of plot 89. Last time I was here we kind of dug over this bed, got rid of all the soil out of there, which is piled up on that one, ready to go back in the new beds. You can kind of see the outline where the old bed was, but the plan here is we do have some little end beds here and up there. We're just going to join them along into one long bed for flowers or something like that. We're then going to have a walkway. I kind of have a standard size walkway across the allotment, which is the width of one of these bits of wood here. We then have a bed that's going to be here, another walkway, then a bed that's going to be here. And then eventually all the soil from this is going to go in these beds, and this bed is going to be removed for a kind of potato pot growing area. And I'm hopefully going to get a load of wood chip and get this recovered with wood chips again. So a bit of an issue I've come across is one of my tools is missing. So it was a sort of little mini sledge club hammer that I was using to drive in the corner post into the ground. Now I don't know whether this is something that I've taken home and forgotten about, or it was stolen with some of the other tools down here. So I'm going to have to go and have a look for that before I start doing anything really. So I'm going to go have a look. So it's not quite what I was looking for, but I found this rubber mallet, so we're going to give it a go with this rather than going home and looking for the club hammer. I have found a few other tools in my old little solar panel shed, which I need to go through, empty that out as well, and put them somewhere a bit better. So first part of the plan for today is to get this bed done. It's literally screwing a post at the end, each end, and just putting it into the ground. That just gives me a good point to measure off of for putting in the two new beds. So what I don't want to do is just guess and have really uneven looking paths. So let's get that one in. So the next part of the plan today is to get these two beds put together. So these have got 6 pieces of this pallet wood, and then what I'm going to do is for each corner, so they're going to be supported with these bits of pallet wood. They're really, really chunky, which means they should hold in really solid. So what I've done for the beds further up the plot. So yeah, let's get putting them together. So there we go, that is the first part of this bed in. As you can see, it does need a little bit of forcing down just to make it more solid. But again, as we add the next bits, they're all solid up anyway. So I'm going to get on with doing this and we'll come back when we're a bit further along. So here we go, there is the first one of these beds finished. Angles and stuff aren't perfect, but they're good enough for what I want to do. What I'll do with the next one here is line it up so that it is kind of straight with that. As you can see, now that we've got the full frame in, it's looking pretty solid. So next thing to do is going to be build that next one and then fill these up. We've only got about an hour of daylight left, so I'm just going to have to wait and see what I can get done. And here we go. That's the next one done. This one was a bit harder because I had to dig down through weed membrane. It's not quite lined up as I'd quite hoped with this one. The camera angle makes it look slightly worse, so the rear end is kind of slightly closer to the other one, but still plenty of space to get a wheelbarrow through. So all that's left now is to start moving some of that dirt into these beds. So there we go, that's as far as we're going to get today. It is about to start getting dark, it's about 5 o'clock. I think sunset is about 14 minutes past, which means that I do need to start tidying up, ready to go home. But we've got this one here, mostly filled. I'll just top that off with some compost, with this one still to fill, and the other one still to fill. So there we go, that is it for today. We've got a fair bit done. Doing the second bed there was a little bit harder than I'd hoped, just because I had to go through that weed membrane, which delayed me a little bit, but hopefully I'll be back tomorrow to get those filled, get some compost on, and then they'll be ready to grow in, and we can move on to the clearing the potato bed area. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, take care, happy allotmenting.